Receive my greetings. I hope that you are doing well and that God has been gracious to you. I'm also fine. I can't really complain. I'm okay. Today in my presentation, I will be addressing men. So, wanaume, men, karibuni sana. It's your turn. Mmefikiwa. This is for you. Kaani kenyu. And kindly today I will be mixing languages, including the local dialect, because I want the point to sink very well. I want to drive points home for you to understand me well. So I will be mixing languages, Kiswahili, English, and even mother tongue, where possible. And so today I want to address this issue called erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction, ED. It's also called impotence. And therefore, what is it? Erectile dysfunction is the inability to achieve or maintain an erection sufficient for satisfactory sexual performance. That inability to achieve an erection or to maintain the same erection to carry you through to the climax of the sexual activity. I want to let you know that, and before then, this video also addresses mostly the married men. I know this can be controversial, but my video is purposely for the married men. Hope that is clear. And therefore, as I wanted to say, that sexual intercourse is a game. It is a game that involves two people, two players. Just like we have football with, is it 11 members? We also have volleyball. We also have other games like table tennis. Sexual intercourse is a game involving two players. That is the man and the woman. And if I'm not wrong, I think that the goal of sexual intercourse is each one of you to reach orgasm. Kufika kileleni. Each one of you must reach orgasm, the climax. And therefore, if the sexual intercourse is not bringing the climax, the orgasm, then it's not sufficient. It's not satisfactory. It's not fulfilling. And therefore, when I say the inability to achieve or maintain an erection sufficient for satisfactory sexual performance, I mean that inability to make the both players reach orgasm. That is erectile dysfunction. And if a man cannot achieve an erection, that means the climax is never going to be reached. The woman must also reach orgasm, and also the man must also reach orgasm. So if your penis cannot remain erect from the start of the sexual activity to the end, the climax, then that is erectile dysfunction. I don't know whether you're understanding it. Kwa Kiswahili, as I said, I will be mixing languages. The inability, kukosa kuwa na uwezo wa kusimamisha. I want to use it, to use that word because you'll understand better. For the benefit of them that may not understand English. Uwezo wa kusimamisha. If you don't have the uwezo wa kusimamisha, then you have a problem. You will never satisfy yourself. You will never satisfy your partner. You will never satisfy your wife if you don't have the capacity. Okay? And I also want to give you a scenario. The confidence of an hunter, those who go hunting, lies in knowing that their quivers have enough potential, vibrant arrows. The confidence of an hunter lies in knowing that his quiver has enough arrows. So what will happen if that undergoes to hunt in the forest, and after opening the quiver, he finds that the arrows are no longer there, or they are not enough, they are weak, they are feeble, they are broken, they are shapeless? That is an embarrassment. And in that scenario, a very fat antelope has just approached. A very fat dick, a zebra, has just approached. And the quiver is empty. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. What will the hunter do in that scenario? So the same to the sexual performance. A man should have a quiver full of arrows. A quiver carrying not only arrows, but potential, very strong arrows. That means us men should take care of our arrows. You should take care of your arrows. Some men have quivers with no arrows, or some men have quivers with broken arrows. Arrows that cannot shoot an antelope. Arrows that cannot kill a mere dick. Take care of your arrows. Okay, getting back to erectile dysfunction. What really causes erectile dysfunction? Or rather, okay, what happens for you to erect? What happens so that you can erect? Now, erection involves, it's a complex physiological process which involves three things. It involves the nervous system, the brain, the spinal cord, the nerves. It also involves the hormonal system. There must be hormones involved, especially the testosterone. And lastly, we have the vascular system, the heart, the cardiovascular system, the blood vessels, the blood supply. So it involves three things: the nervous system, the hormonal system, and the vascular system. So how does it begin? Erection begins by a mere physical stimulation, a mere physical stimulus, maybe a physical touch. That is sexual arousal. You are aroused sexually by a mere physical touch. The stimulus can also be visual, by seeing, just by seeing, or just by a thought, or just sexual fantasies. You get aroused. But I believe mostly it's due to physical touch. So when you are aroused sexually, the brain sends signals to the blood vessels in your penis. These signals are sent to the blood vessels in your penis. So the blood vessels in your penis will respond by producing, the nerve endings in your penis will respond by producing what we call nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a chemical. Ni kemikali. It's a chemical that leads to dilation, to relaxation of the blood vessels in your penis. So the nitric oxide is a chemical will cause relaxation of your blood vessels. So once the blood vessels are relaxed, the blood supply will be increased. There will be increased blood flow to the vessels, to the blood vessels. So once the blood vessels are filled with the blood, the erectile tissue in your penis, the corpora cavernosa, will become enlarged, the pressure will increase, and the penis will enlarge and become rigid. So the brain has sent signals to your blood vessels in the penis. The blood vessels, will respond by producing nitric oxide, which is a chemical, which will relax the blood vessels. Blood will come in. The erectile tissue, the corpora cavernosa, will become enlarged. The pressure will increase, and the penis will enlarge and become rigid, and the penis will become erect. So that is how it happens. That's how erection comes in. So I want to discuss the causes of erectile